with explosiveness. The Wukong and the Annie are there to put a stop to those heavy engages and melt every single squishy that gets in their way. In this case, the Orianna...
And it's just neither of the above. He's tunneling out. He's healing it all the way back up. This champion is extremely frustrating to play against. And as Jin here, you don't even do damage.
Nope. And you have your cleanse out. That's first blood. Saburo, what are we...
Even more HP until he starts getting tankier, because once he got that Tiamat into a Titanic Hydra as well, he deletes the waves. He has tunnels everywhere. He can proxy anytime he likes, and he's pretty much under no threat whatsoever for the entirety of the game. We'll see if they can actually catch him out here. Another cheeky look from Jiaqi.
Unstoppable onslaught right on top of Saburo, but he does not land the knockup. But that Q is going to be enough. The decimating smash to take home the kill on Saburo. Like Icarus got too close to the sun.
Before he can get to the tunnel, before he can escape. But whilst we're paying attention to that, Nia gets slain in the mid lane. And without, it looks like Annie or Wukong expending their ultimates, it must have been, of course, Photic with the Chains of Corruption on cooldown here. Perhaps we'll get a replay. But for now, Wei wants to start up these grubs.
Not only does he want to start them, he wants to finish them. That's twofold. Starting to get a little bit of confidence on his side. He's trying to get the 1v1 on Jiaqi, but ultimately it's Invictus Gaming once again getting priority over the objective and starting it off for themselves. Saburo trying to heal back up. He's a little bit low, but it's Rek'Sai. Infinite sustain Rek'Sai. Starting to take a little bit too much damage up against Bayon. But Dragon is going to fall in favor of the Invictus squad. Nayu getting a little bit late to the party into the first items. I think the big power spike for his way out is going to be when the Unending Despair is on his inventory. Saburo, he's just trying to get out of it, and yep, a perfect supreme display of talent is going to clear out the enemy top laner. Invictus Gaming 2-2 on the board, and Saburo, the player that we expected to be the MVP here for Invictus Gaming, is already down 2 deaths.
I have a feeling we're going to see
Even though they're actually head-to-head, but you're right, it was mostly the plates. It was mostly the fact that Top Esports were able to respond. Unstoppable onslaught right on top of Renard. The one chance to take down the Scion is not going to be enough. Supreme display of talent is going to take down Renard. Teleports coming through from Invictus Gaming, but too little too late. The damage is done.
Or else your draft just gets so outscaled by likes of Zuian and these tanks.
Nope, watch out. Nayu is going to get engaged by Wei. The Kiana might be in trouble. 200 HP. Piercing arrow doesn't land, but it doesn't need to because Wei gets a solo bolo on the enemy jungler, bringing IG back on the board.
And that's what I get for speaking too soon. Wei has his number. We're burning ultis all over the board in the mid lane here. Cleanse even coming up from Jiaqi. The corruption matches to him.
But we're keeping on going. Jiaqi in the middle of the fight, in the nitty-gritty of it, trying to tank out Wei. Clears out his cleanse, pushes out double summoners from Fengye, but ultimately no blood has been drawn in the mid lane. Let's see if they progress. Let's see if they go for the dive. Jiaqi eats yet another piercing arrow with the floor, but nothing comes out of this.
Shutdown for Wei, giving him the XP lead over the Kiana now. And meaning this Kiana is going to have a really tough time killing this Wukong for practically the rest of the game. So with that being said, that is still the same story for this Scion. If we can't find a way to kill this Scion...
we're going for this. We are absolutely taking down Jue with this one. Spent a lot of resources, that shockwave, that solar flare, but it doesn't really matter. First tower goes down for IG. And that's feats of strength. They got the boot upgrades.
More of a
corruption now. Wei coming in as well. Photic still in the front line. One more rain of arrows is going to be enough. And Photic.
It looked like you could have just been completely out 1-for-0 there. Not only are you getting caught out, you're even burning flash.
The curtain's been called upon. Jue is in the front line, eats the 4th shot, but not enough to take him down. Teleports come in. Renard, right timbers on the face of Fengye, and that's going to be yet another kill from Invictus Gaming. They challenge every single pick, and they come out on top yet again.
Yeah, IG really wants to make sure this game stays. Surprised we haven't seen more of him in the Demacia Cup.
Exactly, and also the fact that Orianna is also packing the Rite of Ages, gives her a little bit of extra tankiness. Jiaqi, oh buddy, buddy, you can't be roaming him out.
Coming up and making his debut, Photic really has his number. Absolute AD gap thus far, and if Nayo or Zuan can't step it up, it's going to be a problem.
Unstoppable onslaught straight into the backlines. Way on. Trying to get something done here, but Wei is just, you know, no, I don't want to deal with this right now. Herald comes down into the mid lane. Top Esports try to collapse. Solar Flare goes in. Supreme Display of Talent is good. That's a kill. That's 2, and Wei is forced to flash over the wall. They flash right behind him. Top Esports still got something left in the tank as they clear house with Invictus Gaming in the mid lane.
Blink and you'll miss it. Top Esports just deletes IG off the riff right there. Such an exquisite combo. Started off by Niall there. Shockwave in tow by Nia. Really game-changing combo there. They're probably going to have themselves a favorable map state to secure the next objective, and that can completely
Getting the job done. 4-1-2 on the Kiana is making them look really good as they head straight for the Otacon.
This might be too much.
It might be a little bit of a flippy, but Wei is way far behind, so this could be a free Otacon, and it is. Top Esports collected, and they collect the kill after that one. Saboro still tries to get something out of it, tries to sustain, tries to heal, eats up the redemption, gets double knockups. It sustains the fight for Top East for the side of Invictus Gaming, who secure 3 kills off the back of that Atacon. The rest of the squad is trying to run away, but all that's left is Funge, who is deep into the jungle trying to recall.
The Otacon, you know, we've got 3 for 0 here as Top Esports. Why not fire this one up? And you can sometimes just completely underestimate how much time it takes for that. After you get that 3 for 0, you have your say in what unfolds on the map, and they just over-indexed into staying and playing when they could have reset and had their posture on the map. Really have a 50-50 of losing the game.
True, and the biggest conundrum here is that we're starting to reach the point where Baron Nashor is also going to be a threat.
Cheeky Mikhail's from Fengye.
Yikes, and way in the back line. That's a triple, man! Magnet Storm right on top of the ultimate from Niall. And everything goes to heck as Invictus Gaming start to collapse as well. And Top Esports run out of resources to blast through the front line of Invictus Gaming. Still in the back line, you have Saboro alive, taking one with them, finally collapsing to the force of Jiaqi. And now the fight is split. Top Esports, they don't know from to back. Jiaqi is completely alone in the jungle, being chased down by Wei, and they're just looking for one bit of CC. Wei collapses onto the face of that wall, but Wei ultimately gets the kill. It's an ace for Invictus Gaming, and that's going to be open mid for the red team.
These fights are just so hard to track. Survives, dealing so much damage and tanking so much as well, and IG
fights are going
wins
on.
That hard.
Fengye in the front line might have been caught off yet again. Leona is down for the count. It's one big tank, and Zweon is the next one in line. Supreme Display of Talent is going to take down Renard, but that's too little. I don't think that's going to be enough. Zwei is still tanking. He is still trying to buy time for his team, but his team doesn't seem to be on the same page. Wei should be careful because Baron just spawned in, and the Smiter's down for Invictus Gaming. Game turns around yet again, and this time around, it's Top Esports in the driver's seat as the fight keeps on going through the backline. Photic trying to run away. Axiomark, what is that going to do here right now? Because Photic has the number of the enemy jungler, flashes the ultimate. That's going to be Nayu down. No, it's not. 300 HP as one auto attack away from Photic, taking home the kill and securing the priority here. He queues into the bush, misses it completely, but gets the auto attack on Nayu. The kill has succeeded and the Baron has halted. There's no way that Top Esports can go for this objective now.
I mean, this is a cinema. Even the Rek'Sai is still alive. I thought it's IG's game. I thought it's Top Esports' game. Vice and versa, back and forth, and finally we have...
Just gaming, they have Tribush to
Niall's
advance
back.
through.
Look how far away IG is as well. I think as TES, you have Stalk of the River here.
Oh, let's see what happens. They're trying to pull out the dragon. This is going to be soul for Invictus Gaming. And Top Esports, they know the importance of this soul, so they definitely don't want it to fall in the favor of Invictus Gaming. It's a 50-50 if I've ever seen one. Dragon still at 3/4 of HP, but it is good positioning from Photic. So far, so good. Zweon inside the dragon pit, trying to get some CC, trying to clear out numbers, and Wei is right there in the nitty-gritty with him. 6K left on the dragon, and Invictus Gaming are able to pull it downwards. First supreme display of talent coming down. Wei loses his guardian angel as he respawns right in front of Zweon. The dragon is still at 4K. Kiana is down. It's a double kill for Photic.
They're gonna get it.
They get more out of it. Everybody is so low, but Shui gets another massive magnet storm off the back of that one. Dragon falls on Invictus Gaming. Soul is collected. It's a matter of getting the heck away from there now.
What are we watching? Is it even over? Oh my god, look how much value they could even get. They're all in Chemtech's full range right now. Oh, STS, you gotta be wanting.
Determined by how many people Nayu can actually collect with the Supreme Display of Talent. He goes in, tries to get something, gets the Supreme Display of Talent right on top of Wei, and this is the right target to go for, but look at the Cyclone, he's getting so much HP back! They take jungler for jungler! Shockwave is good! And Top Esports seem to be on top of this fight, but look at Saboro, trying to get Chachi off the back of that one, and Nia as well, but he's completely isolated in the backline. He needs to collect his grounds. He needs to be joined with his team. Photic tries to get some damage off the back of that one. And Top Esports, even though they have 3 players alive, they're all super critical
Set up
right
as
now.
well. I have a feeling Secret Agent Varus kills them all here.
There he goes. Chains of Corruption are available. He has full eyes on Jachi. He forces the flash out of the enemy AD carry. Comes in Jue here with the teleport, and he tries to go for Nia. He's dead for the count. Mid laner is out. Fungya is the next one in on front line. Photic immediately goes for the cleanse, but eats the solar flare off the back of it. Jue tries to keep some distance between the enemy team and his AD carry, but Supreme Display of Talent and Jachi gets the kill on Photic. Could it be enough to stop the Baron Asher? I would say so.
I say that, and it looks like they know that IG is out of position here. I think you can't have everyone so far in the mid lane. You need someone near that red buff. If you're all coming from here, you're a bit too far. You need to smite this.
Oh, you're gonna try to smite it. Guardian Angel is up and running here for Wei. Goes
50,
in.
50?
Cyclone is alive. 50-50 goes on favor of Top Esports, but can they get away with any Barons whatsoever? Because Invictus Gaming, they're out for blood and they're taking it by force. Renard goes down, but Wei gets a double kill. Top Esports only have 3 Barons to play with.
Haven't spotted him out yet.
Wei is late for the party. Invictus Gaming have control over the river, considering that they do have the Scuttle Crab. 6,000 HP left on the Elder Dragon, and Wei has not found a path. That's a Shockwave on the back line. The Dragon falls in favor of Top Esports. Everybody needs to back the heck off of this one. Invictus Gaming, they're under threat here, so they have to clear out while they can. They lose the Saboro in the process. Top Esports collect another major objective, and now they're looking good. They're looking stable, and they're looking for a game here, Fulls.
They take the Elder, but is it enough? I mean, they've got Baron for 40 seconds. If they win on this push, it's GG. You have to hold this one wave as IG here. I don't know if it's possible.
I don't know if it's possible either. Top Esports are definitely trying to protect the wave. The curtain opens up. It's Jue in the backline. He gets a massive 4 people magnet storm, but can they get some more out of that one? The Cyclone is huge. They finally get the pops. It's a double kill on Jachi, and they're still alive. They're still kicking. Supreme Display of Talent is also good. They get the quadra kill on Jachi, and they're just waiting for the wave to close out the game.
Jachi with the quadra kill, 14 kill game right now in his debut in the LPL. Beautiful look. Can we get the Pentakill
for Jachi?
Stepping it up.
Game 1. Jachi gets a Pentakill to close out the game. It's Poetic and Top Esports full rookie team. They're looking